How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. Today I'm here with Bob Fay, footwear merchandiser at ASICS, and today we are going to be taking a deep dive into the new ASICS Gel Kayano 29. Now, Bob, the Kayano series has become a classic over the years. It really is a stability shoe that people come back to year after year because it is reliable. It gets the job done for all of your daily training, and now we've got the newest version. Tell us about some of the updates and really what's going to set this shoe apart from its past versions.
Yeah, Connor, it's always tough to update a model with 29 digits attached to the end of it. I think there's customers who have been wearing this shoe for 2 decades plus, and we want to keep them excited, we want to keep them engaged, and we also want to keep pushing it out for new runners to try. So lots going on up top and underfoot on Kayano 29.
Perfect. Well, a lot to talk about with this shoe, and I think the thing that I'm most excited about is going to be the updated midsole. We saw a very similar setup with the Nimbus 24, and now with the Kayano 29, we get that Blast Plus upgrade. Tell us about the midsole and what is going to set it apart.
Yeah, taking a big step forward, Kayano 28 had regular Blast foam, which is a great go-to soft bouncy foam, but Blast Plus takes that to a whole nother level. It's softer, it's lighter weight, it allows us to add more stack underfoot, give you more of that cushy plush feel you love, and gives you a little more bounce back as well.
So we've got that Flight Foam Blast Plus, starts in the forefoot, kind of runs up into the top sole, and then below that, we've got kind of a new setup. Can you tell us about that and how it's going to affect the stability of the shoe?
Yeah, for those loyal Kayano runners, we kept a little bit of that traditional Flight Foam around as this kind of bottom horseshoe carriage. So really focusing on continuing to deliver that stability that Kayano wearers love, but in kind of a reimagined package. So what we're bringing to the shoe now is this technology called LITE TRUSS. So setting up this bottom carriage of Flight Foam, giving you full ground contact, a little bit of wrap at the outsole, and just really focusing on how do we smooth out the ride, open up that midfoot, again, bring that stability Kayano wearers love, but bring it in a new package that saves weight and smooths you out underfoot even more.
And of course, with the classic Kayano, you gotta have that exposed gel, give that little bit of softness, give that little bit of added comfort. Is the Kayano always gonna have that exposed gel?
There's always going to be gel somewhere in there, and you've got that visual gel kind of reimagined how we segment it and shape it for a softer landing, and then you've also got some internal gel up in the forefoot to make sure at toe off you're kind of protected and guided into that next foot strike.
Well, moving on down to the outsole, we've got plenty of rubber, built for that durability and traction. Tell us about the updates.
Yeah, big focus here, segmentation in that rear foot, smooth crash pad, and then through the midfoot here, again, guiding that full ground contact, smooth ride, giving you that stability element without all that structure or a truss stick, plastic element, just focusing on less componentry, less weight, and smooth while stable.
So we've seen that truss stick system used in past versions of ASICS, and I think maybe some loyalists might say that that is kind of an important part to creating that stability story. How is this new setup going to be even better than some of those past versions?
Yeah, over the past couple iterations, we evolved from it being exposed in the outsole to being sandwiched between 2 layers of foam, and now it's not even there. And what we found is with Blast Plus, getting this new tech underfoot, and then layering it and wrapping that outsole, you can achieve the same stability, same support, same durability in a reduced weight package, reduced componentry through the manufacturing process, and then also overall deliver a smoother ride. That being said, you've still got a little bit of an external heel counter peeking out there, so still giving you some of that really tried and true structure through the rear foot to make sure, again, those Kayano runners know what they're getting into.
And from a stability story, we also have to talk about net base of the shoe. Has the Kayano been broadened out a little bit more from the last version?
Yeah, opened up the midfoot, broadened out those base nets a couple of millimeters, took some learnings from the Kayano Lite, kind of our lightweight, sustainable version of Kayano, and pulled it into this shoe. Just broadening out that platform helps disperse shock, helps guide you through the gait cycle, and just, again, deliver that kind of inherent stability that Kayano runners love.
Now, finishing the shoe off, we're gonna talk about the upper. Really, the Kayano is all about comfort, and when you get this shoe on foot, runners kind of come back to it year after year because they know what they're gonna get themselves into. Tell us about the upper.
Yeah, really pushing forward here, and we had a layered engineered mesh last go around, wanted to evolve to a circular knit, so maintaining breathability, kind of the stretch, the overall accommodation expected of a Kayano, but doing it in a really luxurious package. Like, you get your hands on this thing and get it on foot, and it really breathes comfort and luxury for as many miles as you're putting in it.
Wow, well, the ASICS Kayano 29 gets a complete update, and I think this might be one of the best Kayanos to date. lighter, softer. It's really about comfort while still retaining that kind of core Kayano philosophy that runners come back to year after year. If you're looking to get your own pair, you can find it here at Running Warehouse.